Welcome to Synergist. Today we're going to talk about energy and technology. But why? I can see more and more news talking about the new chips that are going to be implanted in the human bodies, and Neuralink talking about all these things. It's kind of it's kind of like really interesting what they are doing, the development on the technology, right? And all the things that they are saying that we can do if we implant all these things on our body. But I also want to tell you that for us to develop a technology, also we need to understand that consciousness needs to be developed first. Why? Because otherwise we are creating something that sooner or later we will be using from fear, for controlling. So if we developed our consciousness, and from that level of consciousness we start developing technology, we will be using this technology to refit the system and actually to increase our level of consciousness. This is just a system, okay? It works like a system. Whereas if we develop technology and later we try to, with this technology, to develop the consciousness, it could be what we have been doing, for example, with wars. Okay, think about this. The majority of our technology that we have even at home or that we use in our daily basis, many of them have been developed through the military technology. So we are creating something like is created because of fear, okay, or because of controlling, which is the same, to help humanity to increase or enhance our lives. Can you see? Whereas the another way I'm saying is to develop our consciousness to create a new technology that we can use, okay, to help us in our lives. But we always develop our consciousness before instead of the technology. So this can be one of the keys for human evolution. And I want every single wizard to understand this. Once again, once I talk about wizard, I'm talking for both genders, okay? And having said this, everything that they are saying to be implanted in our bodies, from my point of view, can be beneficial, of course, in certain points, but I do consider, and I want you to understand as well, that every single technology that we produce externally is a replication on something that we have already internally. Literally, technology is always copying how nature works. I want you to understand this, okay? And it's because we are not developing our inner technology and we are just focusing on the technology that we create outside, that we go through a process that it doesn't help us in a super high conscious level. Is the time, from my understanding, is the time for us to be more focused on our inner technology. And by developing this, we will be enhancing our lives and also our level of consciousness. Our level of consciousness will rise by this choice. It's the same, for example, as practicing with something. The more we practice, the better we become, okay? So Of course, like nowadays, many people can say, wow, but I'm not able to send, for example, a message to someone telepathically, for example. They say, this is just, woo-woo stuff. But at the end of the day, that person that is saying woo-woo stuff, probably they don't know how mobile phones works. Why do you accept that technology is sending a message and another person is receiving, but maybe you are doubting what I'm saying if I say that we can use the same technology, the same science for doing the same through us. Remember, become a critical thinker. This is one of the most important things for this education. Don't even believe what I'm saying. I want you to question what I'm saying, but it makes some sense. I want you to make even your own research. And just wanted to say this because, again, it's super important to understand that every single technology that we produce outside, we can produce it inside. At the same time, I'm telling you this, I need to develop way more all the things that I'm saying, but I'm practicing, I'm working on them, I'm believing, because the more I practice, the more I see synchronicities, the more I see the change, the more I see what I'm creating, the more I see my own personal development grows in different states. Okay, I can see the importance of understanding metaphysics to increase your levels of belief about this technology that I'm telling you. That is harder to see because you cannot see, but also remember that the majority of the electronic devices that you use nowadays, you don't see how they work, and you probably don't understand how they work either, but still you believe on what you are doing and that the another person is receiving your messages, is watching you through the phone, and but maybe you don't understand how scientifically these work. Okay, so yeah, having said this, it's super important to use our technology with a high level of consciousness, for this technology to be used to actually increase our level of consciousness in a collective way, and to support human evolution. And if you are a wise wizard, I know you understand that technology is our friend if we use it from a high level of consciousness. Okay, and can also be used to destroy us, and to actually destroy our lives. So technology is so powerful, is power. Technology is literally power. Okay, it is up to us how we use this power. It's up to us if we use it from love or we use it from fear. So it is up to you. And what you can do, you can start even thinking how to develop some technology to help humanity. I would love you to start thinking how you could help humanity to develop some technology that enhance our lives from a high level of consciousness. Okay? People might use this technology later for other things, but I know how wise you are, and I know if you use it from a loving way, you will find ways for developing your ideas, developing this technology, and be supported by loving people, by high conscious loving people that can help you to develop your ideas for humanity and for the world. and to make this world a really amazing and joyful and loving way and a loving place. So having said this, sending love, all the best, love, wisdom and power, and see you at the next one.